Yiaga Africa, frontline non-profit organization promoting participatory democracy, human rights, and civic participation, says November 11 elections in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa states is another missed opportunity to rebuild trust and confidence in Nigeria's electoral process. The executive director of the group, Samson Itodo, who made this known in a press briefing, said the elections question the commitment of democratic institutions such as Inec, political parties, and other state institutions to electoral integrity and credible elections in Nigeria. Clever News Imofonokon was there and now tells us more.
Presenting key findings on the election day process in Imo and Kogi states to newsmen in Abuja, the executive director of Yiaga Africa, Samson Itodo, said as a result of the missing data from the process results, verification for transparency sample coupled with high number of critical incidents recorded, elections in Kogi and Imo reaffirm lack of commitment to democratic principles and credible elections in the part of electoral stakeholders. He therefore called on Inec to review and conduct a comprehensive audit of the Imo governorship elections results to inspire confidence in the process and its outcome.
We are concerned about the continuous decline in the quality of our elections and the penchant to lower the integrity standards of our elections, irrespective of reforms introduced by Inec and progress made in reforming our election legal framework. The November 11 election were another missed opportunity to rebuild trust and confidence in the electoral process. The election does question the commitment of democratic institutions to electoral integrity and credible elections. On misconduct at the polling units, in 6% of polling units in Imo and 1% of polling units in Kogi respectively, voters were permitted to vote without accreditation with the BVAS. And at 14% of polling units in Imo and 18% of polling units in Kogi, party agents attempted to influence polling officials during counting.
In his recommendation, Itodo called on INEC to thoroughly investigate all the allegations of malpractices, among other things, during the process of elections.
And to our recommendations, we've called on INEC to thoroughly investigate all the allegations of malpractices, the misapplication of election laws and guidelines, and remediate all the flaws, including prosecuting its staff for complicity. INEC should also conduct a comprehensive audit of the Imo governorship elections and make its findings public. Increasingly, voters are tactically disenfranchised for conducts that are not within their control. We call on INEC to review its policy to ensure that eligible voters across all polling units are given the equal opportunity to vote. This includes a policy that reviews or ensures that voters in polling units where elections are cancelled or suspended do have an opportunity to cast their vote. We also call on the National Assembly to accelerate the process of electoral reform, especially the establishment of the Electoral Offences Commission, and promptly and diligently prosecute electoral offenders.
The ED of Yiaga Africa, Samson Itodo, said elections administration requires fundamental reforms to inspire public confidence and enhance legitimacy of election processes and outcomes. Imefonokun reporting for Clever News.